over the Kale for the vast majority of the early to mid game, but
because he was such a factor in that game one, and Kiana is such a Gold Line champion. They're going for this.
Gold card, it's going to be an easy follow-up. Anonymous is still just level 1. If Lira walks in the jungle, he can get another kill, but that's
when they
first.
think about how play-ins have gone, because even last year, we saw Cloud9
Be careful, the Sonic Wave cooldown, there's no Dragon's Rage. But now,
got the root.
Looking for the root, does manage to connect it. No Man's stepping forward. Demonte in trouble. The slow is there. Needs to pick up Rock, and he can look to finish the kill. They're going to try to donate to No Man's. No, Anonymous going to take it. Big. Of course, Clutch Gaming, 10 minutes. It's right on time. Flash into the middle six. They know exactly what's going to happen. Boss now going in the middle of the team. The Kiana ult is massive. Easy pickup on Lira. The smite is gone. Vulcan's next on the list. The Heimerdinger now set up and raid. Has a Warrior Enchant to match. Yes, still very hard to the CS. Boss, though, potentially in trouble. Good bit of damage now coming out. A lot of healing coming in. Demonte's going to go right in the midst of it. He gets one. The Aatrox is massive. Huni is sticking around, and Boss is going to get knocked back. He's dashing out to safety, and here comes this most recent patch in this tournament. But Boss definitely proving that notion wrong. Aatrox looking very strong in his hand. On the top lane, Kale, but now here comes the ultimate. Lira. Fear goes in. Lira now in trouble. The stun is not going to connect, though. Vulcan there to save the day and get right back out, but Lira goes in! Lira, what are you doing? That was terrible! They're going to go down, uncontested as well, and I start to feel bad a little bit for the remaining members of Clutch Gaming, because Huni, despite having a stronger early lane phase, a few catastrophic decisions have cost them, but it is just a trade of towers across the map. Looks like the third one, or the second one rather, very likely to fall for UOL. They have 4 members set up here on the bottom side. No one responding on the enemy team, but UOL definitely fishing for the setup.
And they just
shifted more towards the bottom side, as Vulcan, as you mentioned, moving in, not being afraid to be the one to face check. Downside is they don't feel like they can commit a member to the top side, to this Baron. Collapsing on the mid lane. Here comes the Fiddlesticks ult. His goes right in the middle of the team. Eyes on the Xayah. Can they keep her CC for long enough? The ultimate not going to come out quite yet. Cody Sun pulls it back, and they take down Edward. The 1-for-1 trade, however, the shutdown. On step forward to do this one, and honestly going to dash out to safety. We'll tank a couple tower shots and a bomb. A bit risky.
Is essentially slightly delaying their Baron setup in order to pick up this Ocean.
And this is one of those situations where I feel like they're...
means the later the game gets, the smaller a mistake could lose it for UOL. Here we go,
another big fight, trying to find the stun. That's going to be a 3-man stun. A beautiful ultimate immediately kicking off. The Fiddlesticks in the background saying, surprise, surprise. Doesn't even need to land
there it is.
The double kill coming in. Boss cleaning house, and Lira running for the hills. That's the fight you were waiting for, Jet. Advantage push for Unicorns of Love.
And it's exactly the setup they wanted. They had control wards in mid priority, and they catch clutches.
As UOL grab this Baron, and Cody Sun, all he can do is grab a red. Nothing left for him. Massive.
One turret. The question will be, does UOL have the ability to find a dive into the base? It is more difficult before, and Clutch just back away, and they might die.
Vulcan immediately going to dash out, but Clutch not even going to contest here, giving up this inhibitor. Huni going to try to trade one back. Maybe Clutch just looked at Fiddlesticks is more effective, and it just feels like there's not one clean right win.
Both games say they don't have to worry about any of that junk because they'll be the only team with 3 wins. But winning quick could
that
be in
flank, waiting for an opportunity to catch it.
They should just get it. Good setup by UOL. That was very well done.
Clean Baron coming through. Gold lead extended. 4K advantage. Some of these targets, but they can just find one.
Cody!
Big stun. Cody Sun's going to be forced back. That's going to mean an easy second inhibitor for the side of Unicorns of Love. One mistake is all it takes. They're going to move up to the top side, retake the top lane inhibitor. They're not going to be contested here. Lira still waiting around, hoping to find that kick onto the flank, but it's just not going to happen. Can Clutch survive this Baron? Boss using the ultimate. Demonte using his in response. Perfect vision on the entire team. No surprise flank. Huni doing a lot of damage to Boss. Boss looks like overstaying his welcome, but the QSS forced out from the side of Cody Sun. Will now have to come back, and Unicorns of Love feels like fumbling a bit there. Baron buff, too much confidence to end the game.
They're still trying, actually.
They want to step forward. It looks like they are going to be able to break it. The stun does connect. Lira needs to find the flank now, or it's all going to be over. Vulcan
here comes the fight.
He's going to try to go in. Boss on the backside. No Man's untouched. Huge damage from the Kale, but Clutch Gaming are holding on. No one has gone down yet. No Man's now stepping forward. Absolutely fearless. They are going to break the inhibitor. The stun goes through, and they are going to take him down. Demonte manages to grab one, but that's the execution. Anonymous next on the list. Just going to function as a reset for Huni, but Lira on the side.
Oh, Huni wants this. Gotta be careful about the fear.
Holding on, the flash forward, the fear, they're trying to take it. Huni, the ult is there too, the shutdown is there. Unicorns of Love should just be able to move in and end the game. Cody Sun and Vulcan, the bot lane, the last members standing for the side of Clutch Gaming. Is this just the Unicorns' victory, or can we see the moment? Cody Sun still with the flash up and available. Big damage, Vulcan flashing forward, but it does not connect. Now the fear goes in, there's just too much point and click CC. They knock him down, they knock him out. Unicorns of Love once again take down Clutch Gaming here in the 2019 play-in stage. Dominance after a rough game. UOL are out of control.
And the Unicorns come through once again. What a huge win for them. Patches, even though you still can't W flash, you can clear the wave well, you get very tanky very quickly, even when building stuff like Proto Belt, because the
in theory, they've got enough
back away. Oh, that's bad timing.
Here, that is not all you need. He's just going to start getting deleted. The Aftershock, not enough resistance just to keep him alive. Big fumble from the side of the
wave crash, and Northscaren not respecting it.
And Mountain Drake now drops to the side of
amount of damage, but if he ends up going full tank Hecarim, I feel like that pick is a little bit underwhelming.
Good damage comes in from Saros, but that's all of his cooldowns, and Xerxes is now here. The Nocturne can make his presence known, can go in, try to fish for this one out. Saros, though, now in trouble. They are going to grab that kill. The Ash Arrow is not going to connect. Well played. 115, 134 to the 100 in mid lane. Very difficult. The Proto Belt is there for the Galio, but doesn't feel like it's enough to really provide any kill pressure on the LeBlanc. Vizicachi, though, ulting. Evie, though, now going in, tossing him back. Mininar's about to come out. This is when he's going to be able to have the chase potential. Good damage from Vizicachi. Running him down. Evie, I think he can find the kill. One more auto. The boomerang forward. He gets it! That's
Evie could teleport in if Splice contests.
19 seconds on Vizicachi. They're now going to go down the Nocturne immediately to the backside. Here comes the Galio. Steel setting it up with the Hourglass as well. Steel now locked up, though. Kavi goes right back in and tries to find him, but Xerxes is here as well. A lot of CC, but Utapon now starting to chase. Northscaren will not be able to make it out of this one. End of the day, DFM still have the setup. Humanoid, is he going to try to redeem this one for him? Heavy gets lower and lower. Mega Blades have already gone down, so instead the focus on the Mountain Drake here. Vizicachi willing to burn his TP and give up a bit of the CS in his own lane just to make sure his team can secure this.
I like Splice going for that play.
I do too, and I think in Vizicachi's mind as he went back.
Splice is taking a risk engaging.
Ultimate comes out. I set on Kabi. They're focused in. Vizicachi trying to interrupt the engage here. He's going to stop the Galio from coming out, but Steel is still doing a lot of damage. Saros now stepping in. The flash in. The ignite. That's going to be it. That's everything that they need. Kabe taken down by Evie. Meganar now coming in, but in the meantime, the rest of the team is getting picked apart. It's an incredibly split fight. Utapon still alive for now. Oh, hook comes out. Utapon flashing away. Trying to live. Not quite able to get it. Saros, who's fishing for the kill. Humanoid tries to sidestep, but now the killing spree comes in for Saros. Vizicachi.
Scaring off down in the bot side. They'll get the Infernal Drake.
And it's just an altless Kennen. You've got Xerxes up now, but it's just not enough. They're now shifting their attention to the top side. Something like a Banshee's Veil or even a more defensive item will be able to weather the storm, and that makes these fights feel very impossible. Good news for Splice, Vizicachi does cancel the Galio ult in that exchange, but now with the Herald in the mid lane, it just doesn't feel like Splice can step up to fight here.
The classic 23.5-minute Rift Herald.
You know, gotta use it.
Knock ult don't really exist for Splice anymore, so it is very difficult
for them. A lot of pressure
to
put on yourself, a lot of pressure to put on these players. It's easy to go, hey, they're the LSC.
Well, here's that Ash Arrow.
But nope, here we go. Fight gonna get kicked off. Northscaren going to be immediately taken down. The Ash to the backside, potentially in trouble. She has the X-Trigger, but I don't think it's enough. A beautiful hook from Gang. He stops LeBlanc in his tracks. Vizicachi going to get one back, but Saros still trying to turn this fight around. Evie, no Meganar quite yet, but he's starting to run down. Kabe, a lot of damage. He is untouched. He's supposed to decide the fight, but the Gnar is massive. There's so much damage coming in from this DFM team. Humanoid now going to be in trouble. Evie's still going in, but it looks like he is going to get taken down. He's going back in response. Kabe desperately trying to save this fight. He has no cooldowns left. The Thresh is going to call the retreat as Saros and Gang back off. A very close fight.
Remember what we said about Splice just grouping and outplaying? We saw a couple of things right there because Kabe outplayed in a number of different ways that fight to actually...
A lot more confidence, trying to up the speed, up the pace of the game.
Wants to go.
The arrow goes in onto Vizicachi. They're going to try to delete the cannon before the cannon kicks off. He does not have ultimate. They are going to grab the dragon in the meantime, but Detonation, focus me, turn their sights on the Baron. They know they have an advantage in the fight. Body block comes in, hook connects. They're going to look for more. They manage to hit the hook. Play on to Kabe. They are going to back off. The taunt is there. The follow-up is there, but Kabe manages to get out. Evie knocks him into the wall. Can they kill Kabe? The Kai'Sa, will she go down? No, she buys a few more seconds with the stopwatch. Can they take Kabe out? No, Kabe makes it out. The absolute madman, but it is not enough. They are still winning the fight. Xerxes refuses to die, but it's Humanoid on the backside. It does not matter. Evie with a monster play on the back of Gang's Thresh is going to be more than enough, and that's it. Point and click them down. The
Baron.
DFM getting Baron. And is this going to be the second time?
Splice can still counter the dive, but DFM is finding the windows and they need to work around those constraints. Team with so much magic damage, they want the second life for that decisive team fight, but I think you could definitely call into question whether or not those should just...
See what they build in the future. What they're going to opt for. Looks like Deathcap's going to come in from Saros. He does not get the Lantern. That's less than ideal. Are they going to go into this fight, though? Saros caught out. Taunt only going to connect on one. They're trying to pick him off. It's going to delay the fight for now.
Potentially break this mid-inhib.
They're going to try to break the inhib, but if Splice can find a fight here with the cannon, they can get something done. But they're not going to take it. They're not going to take the risk. They know if they lose here, they'll just lose the entire game. They're going to back off and give up the inhibitor instead. 10 seconds left. They have another wave crashing topside. If someone overextends on the side of Splice, this could be disastrous.
Chachi has flash, teleport, and ultimate. They're going the flank right now.
Pink's coming in. Where is he going to go? Chachi on the backside. Is he going to flash over the wall? But they're pulling back. They don't want to fight this. They've already burned the TP. They're happy with this one. But that's multiple people knocked up. Eyes on Vizicachi. He's not going to go in. He's holding. He's waiting. DFM slowly and steadily pushing forward, but they're all grouped up now. Here comes a massive ult, but no! Abby stops it in its tracks. Vizichachi is not able to get everything he wants. Kabi still kicking off the fight in favor of Splice. The GA now coming in, Steel trying to retreat. He will live. Vizichachi has gone down. A beautiful fight coming in from Detonation Focus.
They're coming!
Splice has overstayed his welcome. Kabi will get deleted in an instant, and that's not going to do it. Humanoid take it down. Detonation Focus Me have ripped through Splice, and they might just end the game.
Dracos, I think it's over. It's a full tank Hecarim without ultimate. He needs to try and kill these minions to get rid of the backdoor bonus.
Pulling back. Xerxes is going to go down. He just wants to kill the wave. He's trying to
it's just a cannon.
He's going to kill it. The minion wave is gone.
He's held the game for at least now. 30 seconds, 24 seconds on Kennen. DFM is trying to get the super minions. I think they still win.
Going to walk in. I cannot believe it. When it came down to execution, Detonation Focus Me came in clutch. They denied access to the fight for Vizichachi. Thrown into the wall, thrown out of the game. DFM find the win.
DFM!
There. And the final pick will be the Kennen on the top side coming in for Fudge. He's mostly been playing, kind of the leftovers, I feel like, for his team. Tested.
Hasn't seen the Jarvan yet, so they might not think he's here. Here comes the gank.
Boss stepping forward. The stun is there, but he's already been locked up. He's going to get knocked up, and he's going to get taken out. First blood going to Babin. Starting to shift back to a certain degree, and Unicorns will have favor. Maybe a boss can continue to carry them through. And honestly, getting closer and closer to level 6. Bot lane is Mammoth not pushing too far in. Edward.
Oh, Edward's isolated.
Challenger Smite comes in, he's going to lock him up, but he's locked in the midst of the time. Are they going to be able to get him? Hourglass comes out, good damage coming in for King. Hasn't been forced to burn his ult yet, but there comes the scatter of the week. What else can he get? A big ultimate coming in, boss on the backside, trying to clean him up. Bobbin has gone down.
They're trying to rush it now.
Going to be very difficult. Triple's going to stay around to make sure those plates go in their favor. Dragon has already gone down. Lockdown is there. Fudge instantly deleted, and now they can try to look for a fight. Too clean.
Had overlooked how many games the emerging regions had means for overall League of Legends, and we'll see what happens in this group.
Oh, that's going to be a stun. The lockup, Triple with the exhaust. Uses a stopwatch here, buys a bit more time. Rakan coming on the way in, can use Triple as a highway to jump in. Locks up No Man's, that's going to be a knock back, and that's the kill for Triple. Well played by Destiny to save the day, and they're going to keep going. Fudge wants to take down Edward, uses the ult.
For this next turret.
Oh, Destiny does not have, he's instantly dead.
Oh,
that's it, goodbye. That is a Spear of Shojin. Still going to be much more difficult for them to push too far in. Oh my God, fantastic scatter of the week. Bobbin makes it out. Anonasik goes
break the game open. So top turret down. Ocean Drake actually shouldn't be that high of a priority at 18 minutes for UOL. If they do take it, would just be to accelerate more towards an Elder Drake win condition. And I mean, Mammoth is trying to take it, but it might end up costing them a lot of map pressure. I think this is generally a low importance Drake at this point in the game. But it does show 3 bot. Now they can get Edward.
Engage. Triple now coming in and trying to lock up Edward. Just a single support target, but they will be able to find the kill. King going to grab that one. We'll speed him up a little bit, but Unicorns love. In the meantime, grabbing a tower. Once again, trading something for something else. Unicorns love. Past 5 minutes, maybe not your favorite Drake to see.
So the next spawn going to be Cloud.
We'll have ult shortly.
Might get him this time.
Dashing through, the flash, the stun, the lockup. Can they change the CC policy? They do. Boss taking down Fudge. The next core still with the Syndra ult up and available. Trying to set up, using the Dark Sphere as much as possible. Boss going to break down a tower. Mammoth needs to make a clutch decision. They can't just concede everything. They've given up mid lane tower. They might just give up inhib as well. This is disastrous for Mammoth. All in the back of a single pick onto Fudge. Their entire defense, stalwart up until this moment, has fallen apart.
Into a bunch of CC from UOL. Let's see what happens.
Bobbin trying to turn this play around, though. Bit off more than he can chew. No Man's now coming down, trying to turn this fight. Edward looks like he may have given up his life. The boss is on the way in. The ulti comes out, going right into the middle of the team. The King has been absolutely deleted. King now trying to throw something out. Can he pull the CC back? Can he save his team? So much damage for King! Double kill now coming through. A brief moment. Boss now trying to make it out. No Man's. Can just trying to turn this play into an instant. He connects the snare. What else can he get? Triple now trying to step in. The triple kill coming in for King. King so clutch in the moment where it matters most. Inex now running for his life. The ult comes out, but it won't matter. The flag, the drag. Mammoth are back in the game. The 4-second recall, they're fine. Boss is going to break a single tower and walk away. It's a good consolation, but he pays with the TP to do so. Respawn on Destiny as well.
Missteps, UOL can win. We are at that point of just craziness.
Is this the misstep from No Man's? Is going to make it out. Will not get stunned.
Look at all the wave pressure that UOL has in side lane. So they're going to at least get one. No one on Mammoth is back to defend.
This is such a scrappy game. They're just going to try to... Are we just going to base race? Did we just handshake on a base race in the play-ins game that could decide Unicorns of Love? Okay. Moving in, Triple's trying to clear it.
Okay, can UOL dive Triple? Because Triple's going to try and wave clear.
Because the wave is
just has to get rid of the wave.
Ulti pulls back.
He has no flash.
Cleanse. They're moving all in, but here comes Fudge. He's going to try to turn it. He has his Zhonya's. Edward's going to be in trouble now. They're trying to take out Triple. Moving in. Edward's going to get knocked out. Fudge stepping forward. They've lost an inhibitor tower. All of Mammoth forced back. And at the end of the day, Unicorns of Love have not lost too much yet, but maybe this is the turn. Fudge stepping forward on Inax. They're going to get one pick, but what else can they get? They did not grab any more towers, all things considered. They will instead wait for the team to group up. Can they actually pressure here? Can they actually fish for a dive? Can they shift that mentality and know that they are now the aggressors? It looks like the answer is yes.
Well, they have a chance to break one inhib. Inax is up in 5 seconds if UOL want to try a fight. Patience, in this case, would actually be beneficial for UOL, though, because I think they would lose that something.
A lot of defensive optimization on the side of Mammoth. They're hoping to find a pick. They've started the info. Oh, he got Fudge! Fudge shut down. No Man's with the hero play. The rest of the team, they need to pull back. Their demand disadvantage. There's no way they try to fight.
They have to try and fight because a 4-stack Elder could end the game for UOL with only one Nexus turret up. So Mammoth must persist in this area at a 4v5.
No Man's can just go right back in. The exhaust is there for King. Or rather for Triple, if he gets the opportunity to use it. Boss
the ultimate on No Man's is back up, so he can full burst another squishy. The squishiest was Fudge, who he targeted. The next one won't be as easy, but this is so dire for Mammoth.
They bought themselves a little bit of time, though. You can see in the mid lane, Inax forced to clear out the wave, forced to stop the minions going in. They're turning their sights on Edward. King just flashes over the wall. No fear, jumps into the midst of the fight. Edward will get an ultimate out, but it's not enough.
He gets vision,
okay.
But it will be suicide.
He's not going to get it, Jat. My God, what a back and forth game. The Elder. King trying to poke to the wall. He steps in. He's not going to get anything else. The engage is now coming in. They split their attention, but now, once again, the cannon just gets taken. Fudge! Fight off. They don't even need the LeBlanc. He bought so much time, but the rest of the team jumps in. King, it's his time to shine. He needs to start hitting the auto attacks. All eyes on the Zion.
Good stun.
He flashes forward. Can they finish the job? King still wreaking havoc through the backline. King still so incredibly strong. King is going to be the difference maker. Wait for the stun again. The feathers will come back. It does not matter. The triple kill for King. This man is on fire.
Unbelievable late game carry from King so far. GA still up. They cannot touch him. They are doing their best to escort this minion wave towards the base. 4-man push against 2. No Baron, though. Can UOL wave clear to stay alive in this game?
King sidestep here. Holding on, and on a second Inax. Are they going to be enough? Triple's moving in as well. The scaling once again in their favor. Pressing forward. Oh, the Dragon buff should fall off shortly. 10 seconds.
A lot of minions dead.
King, though, hitting the towers. That's all that really matters. They need to clear the minions. If they clear the minions, this gets way easier. Syndra should have the range. She can pick up one of the minions. The TP now coming in, though. They're trying to buy time. He's given his life. Have they overstayed their welcome? Now they're trying to turn. Edward goes in, but finally,
they're on the Nexus.
They're going to turn everything. The Shockwave to seal it, and Mammoth have done it. They've taken down the Unicorns of Love.
Pressure comp. We think we win all 3 lanes, and it's answered with a Ziggs. The first one we've seen, and this is what I like to see. The LJ does look like he's sticking around.
Now, Evie does still have the flash. You can see Oddie coming in with the Predator. We wondered which jungler would have the impact first. There's a huge minion wave. Flashing from Oddie. The chase is there. Evie goes down. And I'm going to check to make sure, because otherwise I will be hard flamed by Twitch chat. But there's a gank happening right now up towards the top lane. Steel coming in with the Predator. Has the Impale.
This has to work.
The cannon barrage. Evie almost up towards the Mega Nard. Knocks Boogax into the wall, but a great flash away. Boogax impaled. The kill will come down. I thought after they burnt so much killing Boogax that they would struggle, but it's gang in the bottom. Trouble. Yeah, Slow has the flank position here. Evie's going to try and jump away. Has the Nard to try and knock him into the wall. The dredge line does connect. Boogax still on the chase, looking for the barrels. Can't quite land them. Wanchun's going to flash the Nard into the wall. Slow has to flash away. And now Boogax is tanking the tower. And Evie he's got him. He was undefeated on the Nard in the LJL. You can't do that to this man. He will outplay you. Oddie flashes in. Evie tries to jump away, but Oddie will take the kill in the end.
Even up this trade, but what a play from Evie.
Oh, just impeccable stuff from Evie. The plates will fall in the top lane, as you say. Bot lane, Cloud Drake coming out, and Evie doesn't have his teleport in time to get to this tower. First tower of the game goes over to Isrus. They have a 2,000 gold lead.
And instead look to trade. He's equal levels. He would be close on gold, and now potentially looking for a play.
Flashes straight in. Slow has nowhere to go. Saros gets hit on the Dragon. So
I think they're giving.
Focus me get this. Yeah, they're taking some time to get some bot lane tower damage. Isrus Gaming trading that for the
bottom of this Dragon. He's trying to affect this collapse coming out. However, he might not be able to.
Slow with the depth charge into the dredge line. Here comes the bullfight. Nah, back into the wall, but Oddie is on a killing spree already. Gang having to jump away. Sayer onto the back line. Look at the damage onto Evie. He's on the front, but Oddie with the stopwatch just in time will survive. Evie goes down. Unipon has to flash away, and Isrus Gaming 5 members strong are going to push in for the spot lane tower.
And a great trap laid there for Isrus Gaming. They will be able to push it. Gave them that mismatch numbered team fights. The channel of teleport is so long that you can generate that pick with something like a Skarner. It was well navigated from Sayer, however now without the wave at neutral, has to use the ult.
Still 2 minions there though, and they should be able to take this one down pretty easily. Still going in, Oddie with a straight away with a QS.
Looking for a pick, and Evie might have just fallen into it.
He's got the Mega Gnar though, and the rest of his team is on the way. Depth Charge gonna land there. Mega Gnar comes out, Steel flashes straight forward onto Seiya. There's the Gnar into the wall, and who got baited with the fight? Steel low, one down on either side already. But the flash forward from Angelus. Gang goes gold and goes down straight away afterwards, where Angelus takes the kill. 0-4, Infinity Edge. Essence River stolen away by Audi, and now Xayah opens up. Steel tries to get onto him, but they can't get onto the backline, and now Steel is caught up as well. The knockback from the force of will, the damage coming out, 1-for-1 so far. Isrus take down the enemy jungler though.
Also have a Gangplank ultimate here.
Audi getting chased away. Evie with the Frozen Mallet Black Cleaver build here. Very strong in the 1v1. Bugak stunned up, will eat the oranges, pops the Cannon Barrage. Evie decides he doesn't want to trade anymore, and Bugak is turning this one around. Evie flashes away. Bugak gets the kill in the one. Two teams met. It took 39 minutes for the game to end. Here we saw some good too much stronger. DeadFM should just be able to take this tower pretty easily. Isrus Gaming. Angelus has the Featherstorm, has the QSS, has Flash. Steel goes forward. There's the Featherstorm, but here comes Gang looking for the fight onto Angelus. Catches him out, but on the back line, Isrus in there. Look at the damage coming onto Angelus. He's still alive. He's dead. He's shut down. And Isrus Gaming maybe overstepped in the top lane. Evie jumping forward. 2-for-1 trade already. Evie somehow survived. Focus Me found the pick that they wanted. They'll take the Baron. And with it, they will even out that goal score. 2,000 gold.
All of a sudden, much more concerned about it. They're going the safe way through their jungle. They're making sure they're not getting picked. As you mentioned, a minute until maybe the next major team fight, as that's going to be the Elder Dragon coming up. But if I'm Detonation Focus Me at the moment, I'm just concentrating on pushing down mid lane. You have numbers on side lane, onto the Ziggs, diving onto the Ezreal, and you can just look to pluck them then. You don't have to overextend with this.
Have to push in mid. Evie and Bugax are fighting up towards the top side, but now Evie's going to back away and has the teleport to join the fray if he wants. Slow on the back line of this fight, still going in. Gang knocks him up, and Slow flashes away, manages to survive the unleashed power onto Steel. Pulled back while Angelus and Seiya take down the enemy jungler, but Evie is here in the fight now. Bugax going to join in. Slow and Odi forced away. Seiya going back to base. The inhibitor will fall in the mid lane, and DFM will get the hell out of there.
And even with the kill, they still just...
The thing about that is you then lose control ward spots as well. It makes it harder for you to control. Seiya's getting some damage in from the side. Here we go. DFM going in. Odi low. The steal from Steel. He lives up to his name, and now DFM are looking for the fight. Gang on the front line. Steel on the back. Here's the flank. Odi manages almost up towards the Mega Gnar. Damage onto Odi, as you say.
And the damage is much stickier from DeadFM because they have the double Ocean Drakes. So you can see Isrus, once they get chunked out, have to walk back. However, fight. They're just going for the base.
Do you go for Elder? Do you do this? Is Detonation Focus Me? Udapon's being left behind. They're going for the base. Isrus Gaming on the inhibitor tower. Udapon is going to take the Elder Dragon, but Detonation Focus Me have to react.
Can they stop the bases?
Stop. Slow's trying to stop him. Slow not able to get him out in time. He keeps Sewas around. So Gang is there. Sewas low, caught out by Odi and Slow. But Sewas manages to get away. The Cannon Barrage, not quite enough damage. But
Slow goes down.
Slow goes down. 2 inhibitors have fallen in the base. Bugak's going to steal away the blue buff. 2 inhibitors did fall. Isrus Gaming were able to get what they wanted out of it, and the Elder Dragon did not go down.
And you can see the chase is going to continue because Seiya is just going to have to walk away. The Air Dragon that no one really speaks about. And you can see that Evie also in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble. He has the GA. He flashes away. Udapon going forward. Seiya trying to get away off towards the top side of this, but Evie's going to jump the wall. Seiya still has the flash, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. The Elder Dragon goes down. That's the second of the game now for Isrus. And although they've lost
Ziggs,
Wards in the pit, they're going in, Steel trying to get there, but what Angelus secures it, and Isrus Gaming don't want the fight. Steel trying to get in, what Angelus opens up onto Steel. Gang jumping onto the back line, they get this out of way. Angelus is down, but look at the damage coming back in response. Seiya getting in from the side, Evie jumps in with an R. DFM holding onto the game, holding onto their lives, and DFM have done it somehow. The Unleashed Power comes out, but is that going to be enough? Seiya and Odi forced back. 4,000 gold ahead, but really gold doesn't matter worth a damn right now. Isrus looking for that legs. No, they'll be knocked out if they lose this game. Isrus Gaming looking for the seed. Here goes Steel, tries to get on. He got him! The Impale, they get him, Spawn! They give up the ghost of the fight. Detonation Focus Me will fight to their last to stay in Worlds.
And what a game! That's where they could win.
Definitely is. I just want to bring attention to the fact that Odi has got Shirelias here to try and keep his team safe if they get engaged on, and War Angelus is the target right now. Evie knocked back, lockdown, GA has been popped. Can the rest of DFM save him before he falls? The feathers coming out, pulled back, War Angelus takes the kill, and now DFM...
And unfortunately, with so much of the base destroyed, Unipon goes in.
Gang goes in straight onto Bugax. Bugax suppressed, pulled back. Gang acting as the bouncer, and that's 1-for-1. Unipon jumping away. Here comes the Mega Inferno Bomb, but Oddie will pop the stopwatch. DFM resetting, looking for the fight. Going in. Evie with the knives, only slow. Knock back. Evie falling low. Steel there low as well. Evie goes down. War Angelus from the side. Go in here, the Blast Cone not there anymore, still doesn't have the flash, and I think they might just give this one up. Here comes the Mega Inferno Bomb, it's too early. Oddie secures it, Oddie gets out, and it's towards the bottom side. Elder Dragon, maybe the target. DFM pushing mid. Evie goes Mega. Oh! Goes in! War Angelus pops the Feather Storm, but straight away War Angelus is caught! Can they get the damage down? DFM find their mark, they find their man, they've taken one, and now Bugax pulled back, pops the oranges, it's K for the moment. Evie pushing in onto Saya, DFM maybe too deep, Evie almost into the GA. Mega Inferno Bomb! That's a hell of a lot of damage straight onto the face of Saya, and now DFM are going to push through mid.
And this should at least be an inhibitor, but with a minute on War Angelus, the late game carry of Isurus, they just might look for the end.
It could be it. Isurus do still have the Baron buff. They'll be waiting for their minions to spawn. They can buff it up. They've cleared out the Oddie. Looking for the Smite steal. We've seen it happen once already. Look at the damage already on Evie. He needs to get out of there. Goes into the Mega. Steal off towards the top side's very low as well. And Buga's going to take him down.
Saya's in the pit.
Saya's in the pit. But what can DFM do with this? Gang knocked back. Force of Will keep him in his place. Slow down towards the bottom side. Oddie and Bugax up towards the top. Evie jumping forward. Doesn't land the Gnar. Only gets it onto Oddie, but there's no follow-up damage. Where's it coming from? Bugax takes down Evie. Gang just about surviving on the backline. Bugax off towards the side. 5,000 HP left on the Elder. There's
War Angelus!
Here he comes! War Angelus, the angel for Isurus Gaming. They clean off DFM, and after 63 minutes, they will take this game.
And what a game from both people, but in the end, it is Isurus Gaming that will move on to the Nexus turret.
Isurus Gaming, they knocked and they knocked and they knocked. Detonation Focus Me were not to be stopped, but in the end, Isurus will take the win and go 2-1 in their group. Through some engaged supports, Destiny's Alistair. He is known for this champion.
Yeah, he absolutely is, and this is the roam that can come up top lane from Damonte. So I just think this is one of those games where, unfortunately, you don't have the ability.
When she has to spam out spells, well, now with Double Ocean, that becomes even easier. The same goes for Ryze, even though you have had a plane named after him and not in the good way. Now Fudge down towards the bottom side, pops the cannon to try and stay alive. He's trying to clear the wave. Huni tanking it up. Huni, one more shot might be enough. He's got the Saras, he's got the shield. And
very nice timing. And that will now lead to potentially some pressure in the mid lane turret.
Clutch opening up the map. They've taken down bot lane tower. They'll take down mid as well.
Oh, good. Obviously not sending him there yet because he doesn't have the teleport up and available. Instead of Tail, not even a charge coming across, but you can see Mammoth do have inside track.
Fudge is going to get knocked up here. It's chased down. Babbitt trying to flash on Deliver. Can't quite land it. Here comes the chase. Cataclysm comes down and Vulcan has fallen. Huni, no flash. Where you going to go, son? Take the fight in the mid lane and get the Infernal. Mammoth found a couple of picks, still 3,000 gold behind. You can see Huni and Damonte still
continue to try and find Vulcan on his invade.
Oh, Triple's going to land the chains here. One connects, the quickness comes out, but it's not enough.
They got Lyra.
And now Lyra's gone into the backline. Huni's coming in from the side, Teleport coming in from Mammoth as they look for the fight. Void rush onto the backline, Triple's down, but we have to watch this AD carry. He's shut down as well. Clutch find the fight they were looking for. Mammoth engaged, but Clutch will chase them down. Babbitt falls, Fudge short to follow, you have to feel as he runs away. But Cody Sun just needs one Void Seeker to connect, and Fudge will be done for. Fudge continues to run away. Baron has been started here by Huni and by Damonte. Fudge down, Void Seeker finds its mark, and now Clutch Gaming turn their eyes towards the Baron.
And a great team fight out of Clutch. This is what it looks like when the two members with all the gold actually show up and decide to fight back. They wipe the Mammoth lineup. They're going to pick up a 20-minute Baron, and this game becomes incredibly difficult for the Oceanic lineup. And very strange itemization choice coming out of Babip. You can see that there are so many magic damage dealers, and Huni and Damonte are the two members that are the furthest ahead.
Oh, Triple. Oh, Triple. That's not what you want to do. Huni will eat those for breakfast.
Certainly
just do whatever he wants now. He's going to walk underneath this inhibitor tower. 22 minutes in, Clutch are knocking on the Mammoth base. There's the Zhonya's out of Huni. Knockup going to come onto Babip, and he's already shut down. The Oceanic dream of first seed, well, it's delayed for now. Clutch hold on to their position here at Worlds. you have to feel. The inhibitor is their next target in the mid lane, then they'll go towards the bottom, take the second inhib of the game. 22 minutes in, Clutch are demolishing Mammoth.
And you got to remember the rules of the three-way tie. It is going to be Clutch with the quickest win time if they get this done before, I think, they've been able to beat Clutch, but they haven't been able to yet beat Mammoth, which means that the Mammoth versus UOL matchup could not be in their favor. We've already seen it twice this Worlds, and you can see the damage still there.
Destiny jumping in, trying to get onto Huni, but look at how tanky that Rise is. The charm coming out, the quickness is enough, and Mammoth are falling to pieces. A double for Cody, he's going in. He wants the Penta, but it's stolen away from him. Lira and Damonte taking a killer piece. And Cody Sun will have to be happy with a triple in the end. Nexus Tower is the target. Clutch even out the group. 2-2-2-2-2-2-2. We are going to tiebreakers at the end of the day.
An absolute shellacking coming out from Clutch Gaming. They school Mammoth on this day. And Corky's a good matchup into LeBlanc. This is one of those old school picks that LeBlanc doesn't really have enough burst to worry Corky out of the lane. And then as itemization
Position. Running the Kleptomancy on the Corky.
Dank into the top lane. There is no flash available here for Chachi.
Well, have a look. At the moment, our eyes are on bot. Chachi, as you say, no flash. Thirsty trying to come in, but Chachi can't get away.
They might both die.
Blood. They might both.
And this game is being played exactly at the pace that Splice wants to. Flash forward.
Noscaman flashes in, brings Xerxes forward as well. The hook connects, and War Angelus is not long for the rip. First kill of the game going over to Splice, and now Slow flashes away. One shot will connect, not back, not quite in range of the curtain call, but maybe it's still curtains here for Slow. Chase down and a long range captive audience.
We already have a group of the VCS as well as the LMS. It looks very back and forth. Deck top.
Bugax. Deadly Flourish doesn't quite connect, nor scaring, backing away. Xerxes maybe looking for the chase, flash in. Bugax splashes away into the vault, the hook doesn't connect. The heal came out, the lantern. That doesn't do any damage, nor scaring, and Oddie will not save Bugax.
You can see right now that it's going to be Gragas dropping the Herald into the mid lane. This is kind of the 2-for-1 special before 14 minutes because of the defense of bottom lane and the attempt.
One more auto. Well, that's actually a very tanky tower right now, but he will get it in the end. He's sitting on about 2,000 gold at 5,500 on himself right now, so he can go back, finish that Infinity Edge, and start building up towards perhaps a rapid fire cannon on the Jhin.
And this is one of those games that, quite like the Clutch versus Mammoth game, is starting to feel a little bit inevitable. There are still windows for Isserus to look to attack, but Splice seemed to have just shut up shop. Just say, you know what?
Cusk. Even though we'll just clear out the wave. Oddie on his way. Who's coming here? Because he doesn't have a huge amount of damage, does Oddie? Cataclysm, yeah, okay, Oddie? Oddie? Perhaps looking for Garfield in the play in the bottom lane. Oddie goes down. Humanoid takes him out. Now Angelus and Slow are on the way. Angelus going forward. Humanoid will fall. And now the chase is on onto Xerxes. Here comes the curtain call from the side. One shot misses. Next goes wide as well. Now they look for Slow. It's just chip after chip after chip. Humanoid not even going for the rapid fire cannon. And War Angelus fighting in the mid lane. As Xerxes goes in, flashes past Slow. And that's another kill across towards Splice. Here comes Oddie. Noscaman goes gold and Slow pops his stopwatch as well to play back. Oddie hooked in. Chachi takes down Bugax in the side lane. Oddie trying to chase in here. There goes the Cataclysm. Here comes Saya. Isra trying to turn it around, but Kobe is still alive and he is rattling off the shots.
To build that lead.
Just bit by bit, they are taking everything away from Isra. Isra's fighting fire cannon second. He's building towards that Infinity Edge. You're getting more damage.
Well, Saya's only on one. Corky's items are way more expensive than LeBlanc's.
And Kobe has finished that rapid fire cannon as well. You can see Saya here really can't do too much. The gasoline gun is enough from Humanoid to pick up that kill. Baron up in 30 seconds if Splice want to go for it, but with a 4,000 gold lead, they don't even need to do that. Xerxes perhaps on the wrong side of this as the Cataclysm comes out. Humanoid, no minions there, so he's tanking up the tower and he'll run away. Oddie takes
on Isserus' side of the map already. Chachi has to run away from this one.
Yeah, Bugax has a huge amount of damage. There's no tower here for Chachi as well. And this is what you can do on the Quinn. Now, Bugax gets away, but you burnt a teleport, you burnt a global, and that's so good for Isserus as long as Bugax gets out of here.
But he's not going to be able to.
No, he's not. The cannon barrage comes out and Humanoid takes the kill. Splice will just push Isserus back. Now, Humanoid in a 2v1 trying to fight it out. Bugax
can he do it?
Junk, but he can't do it. The Ignite's going to tick away. Humanoid will fall, shut down, but doesn't need to teleport because he's got behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, the flash is going to happen in the mid lane. Slow, tanking up the majority of these shots. Cullen coming out as well. Well, Angelus actually stepping forward. Not really what you want to do into a Jhin. Oddie dies, but Bugax gets a counter kill onto Chuck. They definitely are. You can see Xerxes here across the wall from Seiya. Does have the flash. Distortion forward. Xerxes going to jump in. If Seiya goes back, he'll jump straight in. Seiya just about gets away, manages to survive a sliver of HP.
And now you can see Oddie rotating down, and Bugax is here. That's going to be Predator popped. However, they might be able to close in on some of these kills.
Valor is working out here for Isra as the Cannon Barrage will slow Bugax. Oddie forced away by Xerxes. Slow kills Norscaven. Meanwhile, Humanoid jumped on Oddie almost there. Xerxes going to get one. Bugax can chase. He's got the flash. Champions do nothing as the game progresses. You can see here, Bugax able to keep chunking out with Chachi. Now, the barrels aren't going to be enough. The Cannon Barrage might be, though. Chachi flashes away. He's ignited. He's ticking down. And Bugax wins the 1v1 in a side lane.
And this is starting to get out of hand. Bugax has picked up 3 kills now in a side of the map. It gives Isurus Gaming a lane to play through. You know, very fast paced. So Humanoid said, I'm not completely comfortable in the split.
Cool.
And
Okay.
Slow's Braum has done so much because that would have been a cask into a kill with any other support. But Slow puts up the door, and now Bugax is
Splice on the Baron, 2,000 HP left on it. It's already gone. Isurus can't get there in time. The Baron goes down. And Splice finally pull the trigger, finally find the objective they were looking for, but Isurus aren't going to let them have it without a fight. They're looking for the flank. Seiya jumping in onto Kobe, Oddie there as well. They're on the back line, but the Cannon Barrage comes out, and already while Angelus is down, Deadly Flourish landing onto Slow. Seiya just jumping away, and Slow is down as well. Bugax fighting here down towards the bottom side. Humanoid able to flash away from the chains. Oddie's going to fall. You have to feel the Deadly Flourish flashed away, but Chachi says not today. Chases him down. So important that Humanoid survived in that fight as well, keeping the Baron buff on someone who can flank. Kobe jumped in here. Bugax is going to chase him down. Kobe is shut down. Chachi trying to trade him into the Quinn, gets one shut down, and now he's looking for Seiya. Xerxes on his way down. Norscaven will join the fight as well, but Chachi just going for the tower. Demolish Pock is enough to chunk it out. Where is the rest
as well. That should be all they get for now. However, Slow and War Angelus want to see if they can generate a fight off the back end.
Oh, War Angelus, that's dangerous because Humanoid has so much damage, more than Seiya right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is... Thank you for that analysis, Swan. That is a lot. You're right.
He should be able to push him out.
Looks like Splice are going to play towards the Queen, but Chachi caught out all members of Isurus here. They found the flank position. Here comes Xerxes. Bugax down. Oddie short to follow as well. You have to feel. Missing with the curtain call here. One hits War Angelus. Splice coming in. 4 members strong. 4v4. Slow on the front line. He's going to fall as well. Seiya, Oddie, and War Angelus trying to run, trying to get the hell out of dodge. War Angelus almost takes down Xerxes, but 2 shots from Kobe is enough to chunk him out. Oddie chased across. Teleport coming into the mid lane here. It's Chachi going. Oh no, sorry, it's Humanoid going there with the Corki, and all Norscaven's trying to do is keep Seiya around. Humanoid's going to take the mid lane in here tower. Norscaven lands the box, Kobe on his way, but Seiya has the damage. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect, the blade does. Kobe needs one more, Seiya flashes the wall, Kobe aggro's the wrong one, and the Distort comes out. Humanoid now on the Nexus towers. Oddie trying to do what he can to defend, trying to do what he can to keep his base alive. Oddie chunked out, Humanoid takes the first Nexus tower, and now will put his eyes on the second. Splice trying to end this one now. It's all on Oddie to defend, Slow up in 2 as well. Seiya on his way down, but Humanoid's now on the Nexus, and here comes Seiya. Kobe on his way.
Absolutely, and now, Chachi in the side lane.
Here we go. Harrier proc blinding. Assault doesn't connect, but there's the damage coming out. And yeah, Chachi's dead here.
And that's why the Baron was so important.
5 seconds, 2.5 on the Elder Dragon. 2 dragons apiece so far, but Kobe, that's the mistake perhaps. Isurus Gaming find the AD carrier. Kobe shut down. Norscaven now with the concussive blows. Gonna land onto him. There's the Cataclysm as well. Bugax on his way. Harrier proc will land. It's a double. Bugax 9-5. Isurus needs to get there. 2,000 HP left on it. Oddie rooted up. He's in the pit. It's taken by Kobe, and Oddie falls. Here comes Seiya from the side. One up straight away. Seiya down. Kobe with the shot to the back of the mid laner, and now Isurus Gaming 3v5 have to try and defend because Splice can look to the Elder Dragon. Splice can look towards mid. There are no Nexus towers. All Humanoid has to do is get into the base, and he will take that Nexus in a matter of seconds.
And I feel like you have to force right now if you're Isurus Gaming, because as you mentioned, Humanoid already in the base. However, Bugax looking for him.
He gets the G out. Bugax down to half HP. Kobe flashing for one shot, 1 dig. Kobe. 1 kill is all it takes. The Nexus falls, and Splice secure first seed in their group.
This time around. Also, potentially could visit bottom lane. And I do like the response here out of boss. You have to be able to go toe-to-toe in the early game. However,
also attacks, it's very easy to take objectives as a Sejuani if you have a little bit of help because of how often that ability comes off cooldown. And the Mountain Drake at 5 minutes in. It's a good start for Mammoth here as well. Babbitt started the Grump. They're going for it. No Man's going in. Only level 5 on Babbitt, but Fudge, the Hemo play is going to connect. Boss underneath the tower. Ananasik, the first target. Look at the damage onto Fudge. Babbitt almost falls as well. He will go down his first blood. Triple coming in from the side as well, but Boss has to try and flash away down towards the bottom of the fight. Mammoth still chasing him down, looking for the 1-for-1 trade if they can get it. And in the end, Boss will fall. Fudge takes it 1-for-1
wave, and they're actually sending 4 members down towards this bottom lane.
They're going for the fight first. Mammoth didn't realize the dredge line doesn't connect. Edward caught out. Here's the paranoia as well. They're looking for Edward, and the damage coming down onto King as well. He flashes underneath the tower. Knock up on towards Ananasik. He almost falls, but Ananasik will take down Destiny. King just about surviving, but No Man's gets it. It's 3. Triple coming in. Can't get the damage down onto No Man's. Fudge didn't TP in. It's a slaughter in the bottom lane.
And just hold you in place. I've seen him one hit, you know, Camille's in the late game if he's able to get enough items, and not going to really be it now that Destiny is just coming out of base. There's not really all that much force you can do. You're definitely not going to pick up kills, so they'll be able to grab themselves the first turret.
Minutes into the game, and Fudge can do nothing about it.
And you mentioned the macro word. That is just and I don't think they can take fights for at least another item. You're going to have to get life cut, as King might be in trouble.
Hook doesn't connect, but the paranoia comes in. Flash away, chase flash from Ananasik, and the spell shield to stop himself getting stunned up. That's impeccable stuff from the Unicorns of Love. Triple fighting Boss in the mid lane as Fudge comes in with a teleport. This might be a moment for Fudge. Looking for the wall dive, jumps in, but Boss just so tanky. Hextech ultimatum underneath the tower. There's no unleashed power here for Triple. Boss able to dodge around. Mammoth investing a lot into the mid lane.
They certainly are, and they might be able to get the turret, but still the race is on, and Unicorns doing a really good job of reducing the options of Mammoth.
This is dangerous for Triple because the teleport comes in behind them. I mean, Fudge can get out, but where's Triple going to go? Scatter the Weak knocks them back. Babbitt trying to get here as well. Triple has the blast cone. Isn't going to use it. And that means Inex is just going to get closer to him. It's a pretty easy chase if Inex flashes in. Cathy Rain is enough. Fudge gets out to the bottom side.
And the reason they didn't go... And it just continues here.
Destiny's just all the way in the enemy jungle. Inex jumps in with a killer instinct. That's just poor positioning from Mammoth. Unicorns will...
Unfortunately, right now, there is no good news for them. They're down 5,000 gold. I think they get out.
When you get towards these later game fights, and Unicorns just have total control. Triple and Mammoth are just going to try and farm.
For as long as you can.
5,500 gold lead for Unicorns as they look for the engage. It's all on Triple. The hook connects. And goodbye, Triple. Inex goes on.
This is actually a risky play. There is teleport available on Triple. Can he get in?
Fudge is not coming up to this fight, though, when the hook connects onto Destiny. Ananasik low, but has the GA, and Destiny will pay for his face check with his life. Now Babbitt.
Be able to take down this turret. I think they must be able to pounce on this. And you can see that this will also allow an earlier rotation. Still will net themselves the Infernal Dragon, but they are giving Mammoth windows right now. They're skipping steps in the play.
Teleport coming in by Triple. Boss still down in the bottom lane. He's going to teleport in as well, straight onto the face of Triple. And now Fudge TPing in. Baron de-aggroed. Boss on the front line. Spear of Sojourn. There's the paranoia onto the back line. The Zhonya's comes out. This could be the fight for Mammoth if they can find it, but No Man's is on the back line. Inax is on a rampage, and No Man's just zones out 4 players from Mammoth. Behind them here, but No Man's is just going to act as a bouncer. Destiny once again hooking into the bush. The Void Seeker's going to connect, and now 3,000 HP on the Baron. Babbitt can't get anywhere near it. You have to think Mammoth give this one up. Baron goes down. No Man's jumps onto Babbitt. That's the only weakness. He's a little bit too far forward. Fudge going to come in with a Hextech ultimatum, and this might be the play for Mammoth. They're looking for the catch. Teleport coming in, hit by No Man's. Paranoia used as well. Boss pops the stopwatch just in time, and No Man's is going to join the fate. The Glacial Prism doesn't connect. Boss still alive on the back. And look at Ananasik. He takes down the kill onto King. No Man's doing as much work as he can in the middle of the fight as Ananasik still has the GA to come up. Inax jumps forward. Yet to see a Unicorn fall. Inax jumps in. Triple trying to survive, but pop he goes. The Unicorns are dominant. The Unicorns are unstoppable, and they are making their way to playing knockouts.
Another clean team fight for the Unicorns of Love. They will look to push onto the Nexus. They will look to continue their run against Clutch.
Incredible stuff here from the Unicorns of Love. At the 3rd time of asking, they take down Mammoth, and they will play Clutch for first seed in the group. Now the Unicorns. Oh, it's Mordekaiser. Okay, crack it all out, bring it all out.
So the reason I really like Mordekaiser here for Boss is
some of the pressure. that Huni is putting down onto Boss.
I think this...
Here we go. Oh, he's got ult. Boss flashes in with the ultimate. Huni low mana, and Anasik going to look for the Vault Breaker here. Huni going to get pulled out. Death's Grasp knocks him back. Huni still has the flash. He will use it, and it gets away from the Vault Breaker. Here comes the damage. Straight back on, and Huni outplays the 2v1. That's of his choices. Instead, he goes back in. Vulcan maybe caught out here with the dredge line. They don't know Lyra's waiting around the corner. Vault Breaker charged up, but the tankiness is not there for the Nautilus. He falls. Cody Sun's going to open up. The Vault Breaker, the Assault and Battery got cancelled by the Rappel.
Dragon should go to clutch.
Yeah, Lyra tanking this one up for a long time. Does still have the smite, so can heal up, and Inax was trying to get some damage down onto the Elise, but couldn't quite manage it. There's the Ember a lot. And Nanasik here still waiting in the bushes as Huni's forced into the realm of death. Teleport coming out. Here comes a Nanasik looking for Huni. Lands the knock up. The Vanguard's edge coming out. Huni's still alive. And once again, Huni survives. Demonte takes the double.
Start it up.
Yeah, let's start it up. No Man's now in No Man's land. Demonte coming in from the side. Edward there as well. The arrow doesn't connect. No Man's able to flash away from it, but here comes the hook, and that one will find its mark. Cody's son.
Charge comes across, and the turret goes down, and Cody going to continue to get his team. As that should be a cancelled recall.
It should be a dead Edward, I believe. Flash away, but the Vanguard's edge still hits, and he doesn't hit the dredge line. From the side to see if he could find a connection, and now the Unicorns might turn on him. The dredge line does hit. There's the depth charge as well. Huni locked up in spot, and the Unicorns will not go down in a perfect game. They take
him. It was the AD carry. Now Anasik looking.
Straight into the cocoon. The hook doesn't hit, but Anasik's already down. Where's the rappel going? Lyra on the front line. No Man's trying to get the damage down, but he doesn't have the items yet. Yet to complete one. Demonte coming in from the side here. Edward going back in. TP in from the Unicorns, but Demonte just sweeps him off the face of the map. And now No Man's is trying to put the damage down onto Vulcan. Demonte off to the side. One spear, that's enough. It's a double for Demonte. Death's Grasp will pull him back. TP coming in from Clutch though. Huni's going to join the fight. Vulcan slammed down, obliterated by Boss. But Boss is not in the best of shapes now. He will fall as well. Clutch get their 11th kill of the game, and with it they'll take a Mountain Drake.
And 7,000 gold, now the lead, complete control. I think the expressions of the coaches really did tell a great story there. Kind of looks like Unicorns time.
Now looking for another catch here. Demonte on the top lane tower, almost taking that down. Vulcan flashes in, lands the hook, and goodbye Anasik. There goes by. Once again, it's a bit of a turbulent one for them, but they are showing us how well they can play
Mountain. But now they need to get a recall in, restock up those vision wards. If there's any hope that they're going to
Tier 2, the resets had come out from the Unicorns, so they have no way of defending this. That tower's going to fall forthwith. And No Man's just...
Once again, Unicorns looking for one of those hole punch plays.
Edward going in, lands the hook. There's the dredge line. Gonna get some damage down with the Hemo play ticking across. Zonya's used by Demonte. Knock back. Unstoppable Force isn't enough. Lyra misses the cocoon. Demonte eventually falls. The Unicorns of Love, though, all low. Hook from Vulcan onto Boss. Goes into the realm of death. Inax jumped on the backline by Huni, who gets one. He's looking for more. That's two for him. This could be an easy triple for Huni. Found the backline, found the pick. Boss is going to fall as well. Cody will take him out. And the whole punch play punched Clutch Gaming's position on this Baron.
Yeah, it certainly did. And that's just the power of stopwatch right now. It means that Demonte lives for a little bit longer, Medic. And that will be Baron, that will be a 10,000 gold lead, and that should be Clutch Gaming picking up first seed.
Huni still is close. It's about to fall. There we go. Just in time.
They look like they were actually holding up the creep wave potentially. However, now engage mid lane.
And Anasik jumps in. Inax going back onto the backline as well. Huni jumping around as much as he can. He's already killed Inax. Huni will fall, but the rest of Clutch are not done with this. The arrow connects from long range. Vulcan coming in with the play. Can't quite land it in time. Edward manages to get away, but the cocoon finds its mark. Edward and the rest of the Unicorns trying to get away. No Man's has a flank position here, but can't get the damage down. That's another kill. Hook.
You want to lose all hope over. You can see now 12,000 gold lead point, because Vladimir is quite strong.
Yeah.
At nearly 3.5 turret, just allowing Clutch Gaming to walk through the front door.
Huni's actually going to land the stun here onto Edward. He can just chase this one down. Edward, not tanky at all. Huni continues in, and that's another kill for Clutch. As you say, two members in the bot lane for the Unicorns of Love just made it so easy for Clutch to break down the door. A battering ram in the form of Huni, and now Clutch will look up towards top.
And No Man's just didn't even continue. Oh.
Boss gets arrowed, but he goes into the Death Realm in time. Now he's trying to put some damage down onto Vulcan. The rest of his team's not here. He does realize he can back away from this one. Tries to kill Vulcan, but Huni just takes him out. And another kill going down, and Nanasik unable to join the fight. It's No Man's and Inax, the last two members of the Unicorns left standing, and Clutch Gaming are having none of that. Equilibrium Strike does not quite connect, so a flawless duet there from Irelia. And Huni and the rest of Clutch are looking to break this base. 15,000 gold their lead. They have been dominant, unstoppable, but Nomads tries to get on the backline. There's the perfect fight we were looking for. Cody Stun still alive. Huni's still alive, but Cody Stun chased off towards the back of the fight. Look at Cody still manages to survive for a long time. Nomads in the end will take the triple. Lyra and Huni 2v1. And Nanasik up in 4. Boss up in 7. Huni might just try and take this fight. The Sanguine Pool comes out. Huni slowed up, and Nanasik on his way. Doesn't have the ult. Does have Flash Q if he wants it. But you don't want to go on Huni in a 1v1. Teleport behind them now. Boss trying to join the fight. Doesn't have his ult, but can put the damage down. Another teleport coming in from Nomads. They're on Lyra. The Death's Grasp pulls him back. The repel up into the air, but what goes up must come down. But Lyra manages to get out of the back of the fight, and now it's Huni in a 3v1 shot. Clutch at the last opportunity. Inax holding up the waves here. Unicorn's going to try and 3-man this Baron, but look who's on the way. It's Vulcan. It's Demonte. It's the arrow from downtown. Cody's son hits it. The hook's going to connect onto Edward as well. Inax teleporting in. Lyra down to half HP, but the Baron's low as well. They killed Demonte. Time back to the Baron. Inax going to tank it up. Here's Cody's son. TP available from Huni in 9 seconds time. This is a fight for seeding. And Nanasik, no smite. He's dead. Doesn't matter. Edward trying to get off the front line. Lyra goes in. No Man's gets the Baron, but no man will be left standing here for the Unicorns. Inax wants to get out of the back of it. Huni's in the base. It doesn't matter, Spawn. Try what you like. Huni will hollow all the way over your base. The Nexus will fall, and Clutch Gaming will take #1 seed.
Try.
Well, that was sort of the weirdest thing, too, because it felt like in the regular group play before the tiebreakers, everything was going absolutely backwards, with Unicorns of Love taking Clutch Gaming 2-0. Then we're like, surely if they can beat Clutch...
Seed only beat the higher seed in every single game of Group A until the tiebreakers.
So I just want to know...
It was clearly accurately seeded.
Well, no, that's just not true, because Mammoth would have beat Clutch using that logic.
Did they, though? Look at the standings, Ender.
If they'd had the chance in the tiebreakers.
Yeah.